talked to Adam West. He was cool. Batman.
Cool.
That's a good one.
Nice.
So, your character is in a very dark place
Yeah.
right now, and but she might have found someone to, like I say, a ghostwriter.
I think lean on it. Yeah, she's having a hard time. I think it's understandable, considering how much she's been through. But yeah.
What, because obviously things are changing a lot, just tonally and also what the content, the magic, all that stuff, and the robots. What do you think is going to surprise fans of the show from season 1 to now most about this current season we're in?
A lot happens. Figure out a good way to... This is going to be by far the most unique and diverse season we've had, and there will be it's going to feel like more than one season in one, if that makes any sense. That's all I can say. Yeah.
How's it been working with Gabriel?
He's the worst. No, he's lovely. It's funny because you go back to shooting and it's like season 4. Oh my God, go back to school. I'm gonna see all my friends. Oh, I'm by myself the whole time. I mean, Allie's wearing lots of makeup, and so getting to have a new friend and just someone to get to know has been really, really awesome. And he's such a great actor, and I think our characters have a really interesting dynamic, and it's been a lot of fun to kind of play with.
Do you think that she kind of sees herself in him a little bit, in someone looking
I think it's actually the opposite. I think from the outside you would see these two people and you go, oh, they're the same. They're the male female versions of each other. And I think what he's really doing subconsciously to her is holding up a mirror and saying, is this you? Are you doing this for vengeance? Are you this person? Is this who you want to be? And there's all these elements, and he's so great at portraying it. He's in so much pain, and he doesn't take the task of taking lives lightly. And I think what she realizes, having this kind of pairing with ghostwriters, that she's not doing what she's doing for vengeance, and she's doing it for penance. She hasn't forgiven herself for what she thinks was her fault from last season. She's very hard on herself. So I think her growth trajectory this season is really going to be her learning to forgive herself, and if not for her sake, then for other people around her.
So are we going to eventually, I know you're limited what you can say, are we going to eventually get to see her play off of other characters that she, did work with in the past through S.H.I.E.L.D.,
right?
Either on the opposite side and, together, are we going to eventually get to see her in those again?
They don't keep us apart too long. We keep having run-ins for sure. So there's definitely going to be a lot of different dynamic. I forgot what happens in episode 3, but yes, we have some really interesting. Daisy, she's kind of pretending to try and give herself some distance, but I think she always has one eye on what's going on.
We've seen your character, I almost see this as an origin story for Sky and Daisy. We've seen so much growth, so what can we expect, as she continues on this path from this season?
I really think the season for her is going to be, there's going to be a lot of internal growth. I mean, I think it's really going to be about her figuring out how to move on. I mean, she's been through so much stuff. She was looking for her parents. She found her parents. Her mom tried to kill her. Then her dad had to kill her mom. And then they had to brainwash her dad. And then her first boyfriend was a Nazi. And then her other boyfriend had to die and sacrificing herself because of the Nazi who turned into a squid. So there's been a lot of things that have gone down. And I think it's understandable that she's, having issues moving forward and kind of being able to process this. I don't know if she was ever given the tools to process growth as a unit. I think someone who's selfish, it's natural to pull away, and she doesn't realize how much that's genuinely impacting the people that love her and that she loves back. And I think this is going to be I think this year maybe she might find really what she's. It's funny because she's always been searching for family. Her whole thing since the day I auditioned for the show, it's always been about finding her parents and her family. And I think this season will really be her coming to of learning what being a family means. And it's not about blood. It's really about being there for people when they need it and when you need it. Yeah.
A lot of throughout all the seasons, it's go from Sky to Daisy to Quake. Do you ever just be like, can we stop with the names?
Yeah.
Do you have a
Every
preference?
season we get a new one. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Everyone has there's like the random person who's like, it's Sky. I'm like, it's not. But people are very attached to the different versions. Some people love Trevor, some people love Daisy. But I love Daisy. I think she found herself as Daisy, and I think Sky is always. I think she always knew Sky was temporary.
One thing that has really impressed fans this season is the depth of the CGI with Ghost Rider. I know it's unreal. Sure. What was your reaction like when you first saw the fully rendered version of Ghost Rider?
I was blown away. I'm not even gonna lie. When they were like, "We're doing Ghost Rider," I was like, "What? Do you know our budget?" I was really worried because I just want to make a really great product, and I mean they blew it out of. I mean I thought it was better than the movies. I thought, and then Kolpak pulled it together and it's great. It's great. I mean it's when we're shooting it, it's a ski mask with like Christmas lights. I'm not even kidding you. It's nothing about it is intimidating. So it's a lot of like to the most stupid looking thing in the world. So that's definitely that's not super fun to act with. But it looks really great for you guys.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
All right, thank you.
Thank you guys.